The 2022 Ford Bronco Sport artfully blends the SUV past and the crossover present into one smartly executed all-terrain vehicle. What kind of vehicle is the 2022 Ford Bronco Sport? Between the curved, car-adjacent Escape and the brick-like truck-based Bronco, there is a void that is filled by the Bronco Sport compact crossover SUV. It competes with models like the Jeep Compass, Cherokee, and Crosstrek. What's new for the 2022 Ford Bronco Sport? The 2022 Bronco Sport is available in base, Big Bend, Outer Banks, and Badlands spec, and it only differs in a few colors and the features that are available. It still has the same rough charm that it pioneered in its first year on the road. It's an upright, angular SUV with a sturdy-looking cabin and numerous nods to Land Rover, in case you missed them. Being covered in plastic and rubber, and leather in more expensive models, it can withstand any amount of mud. Although the 181 horsepower Turbo 3 in base Bronco Sports makes them feel slow, they nonetheless do the job. Make sure the trails are stable, free of rocks, and well marked because they have a basic all-wheel drive system and passenger car tires. However, find the exciting roads to get there. The Badlands model goes longer, farther, deeper, and makes a more convincing SUV case even before you upgrade to bigger all-terrain tires and strap on available skid plates. It has a 245 horsepower Turbo 4, a twin-clutch all-wheel drive system, and enormous off-road tires. Although it has less passenger capacity than an Escape, the Bronco Sport seats have nicer bolsters than the short cushioned buckets in that other crossover. It can carry around 65 cubic feet of cargo. Carabiner hooks, storage containers, tie-downs, and mollusk straps are all over the cabin, and the very equipment that gives it the appearance of an SUV also generates tire and wind noise. It receives the highest ratings in crash tests, and the Bronco Sport has active safety technologies like active lane control and automated emergency braking as standard equipment. What is the price of the 2022 Ford Bronco Sport? The entry-level Bronco Sport costs $28,910 and comes with all-wheel drive, roof rails, and an 8.0-inch touchscreen that supports CarPlay and Android Auto. The Big Bend, which has a ruggedized interior and keyless start, would cost us roughly $30,000. The Badlands Trail Tripper variant, with its skid plates, all-terrain tires, and ruggedized interior, costs upwards of $30,000. 2022 Ford Bronco Sport styling. It's a distinctive car with traces of Ford's former Land Rover, with its square-jawed aesthetics and Fun Plus function cockpit. With its nostalgic appeal and spot-on detailing, the Bronco Sport has an SUV-like appearance. A large Bronco moniker that sprawls across the nose in a blocky grille is framed by eyelet LED headlights. While the hood bulges and peaks at the corners to aid in assessing potential impediments, heavy cladding shields the corners and extends down the flanks. Standard roof rails are used to adorn the angular roofline. Flip-up glass in the back opens independently of the split tailboard. All of it is nice and classic. 2022 Ford Bronco Sport comfort and quality. We rate the comfort and practicality of the Bronco Sport at 6. The seats are adequate but not particularly supportive, and 3 across in the rear is a tight fit. It has considerable cargo room. Inside the Bronco Sport, there are several plastic panels, and on many variants, manual adjustable seats. The driving posture is great, and the interior is especially airy due to the high roof and all the straight lines. But the seats have fairly short bottom cushions, despite being superior to the Escape in that regard. For simpler mud and muck removal after a trailblazing ride, some grades incorporate rubberized luggage liners. The rear seat is fine. Compared to the comparable Escape, the Sport's rear legroom shrinks by 4.0 inches, but it still offers 36.9 inches, which means 2 tall adults can fit comfortably in the back. 3 straight? Less so because it's still a little car. How safe is the Ford Bronco Sport? It's a winner, baby. With excellent crash test scores, standard active safety gear, and good outward vision, it's a 9 here. The NHTSA gives the Bronco Sport 5 stars overall, with a single 4-star for rollover resistance. The IIHS dubs it a top safety pick plus for all models. Credit its good headlights for the across-the-board win. Which Ford Bronco Sport should I buy? We like the Big Bend. For another $1,500, it adds rubberized seat backs and cargo mats, keyless start, and zippered pockets with MOLLE straps, and Ford's ubiquitous door-mounted keypad. In the mid-$30,000 range, the Outer Banks gets power front seats, leather upholstery, heated front seats, 18-inch black wheels, and a black roof, as well as a 6.5-inch digital display in the gauge cluster. Thanks for watching.